Bold and Beautiful, 4783, 228, 2006.
Tax evasion, money laundering, fraud. You know my mother could never do anything like that.
The FBI thinks differently.
Well, so it seems. But how would you know that?
Oh, no.
It's almost like a shrine.
Do you think Mom did this?
Yeah, this definitely is not one of the stages of grief.
It's kind of creepy, actually. We've got to help Mother realize that Felicia is gone. Felicia, is this okay? Maybe you should have stayed at the clinic?
No, she wants to be here with us.
Well, you're definitely a rule breaker.
Oh, well, that's true.
And it's a good thing, too, because in 99 cases out of 100, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You wouldn't be here at all.
You're very lucky, sweetheart.
Let's just make sure you can handle this family reunion.
Oh, I'm gonna see my family tonight.
You'll see them when I say you can see them.
Are you expecting a call from Jacqueline, perhaps?
This whole thing could be straightened out by now.
Oh. Oh, of course, it wouldn't be a mistake at all. I mean, she's never lied about anything. Certainly the IRS or marriage proposals.
Look, about that.
We'll get into that another time.
No, I would like to explain.
No, this isn't about us tonight. It's about your daughter. It's about Felicia getting to see the rest of the family. It's not about our marriage. And it's certainly not about your lady friend, Jacqueline.
Tax fraud. Tax fraud me. It's ridiculous. It's impossible.
You honestly believe that I can have your mother imprisoned?
You've got the power to do almost anything you want.
But why would I want to do that? I've cut off my connections to your mother a long time ago.
Except for me.
For which I will always be grateful. It's too bad her other choices could not be as beneficial.
Are you talking about Deacon Sharp here?
I certainly disagreed with a lot of your mother's choices.
I'd say this goes a lot deeper than just a choice.
That damn man was a criminal! All right? He terrorized me while I was in a wheelchair. He seduced my wife under my own roof.
Well, I can see you haven't quite let that go, have you?
I really do look like the living dead, don't I?
No, no, not so bad.
Sweetheart, you're alive. That's the only thing your sister and brothers are going to see.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's coming out in clumps.
The chemo.
Yes.
Cut it off.
Really?
Cut it off, Mother. Cut it all off.
God, you must sort this out.
Step back here.
What are you doing? Why aren't you letting me out?
Waiting for your bail hearing. You'll be relieved to know it's been scheduled for first thing tomorrow.
I expect to have this sorted out tonight.
Be happy to oblige, ma'am. All you have to do is confess.
You're quiet. Nothing to say?
Certainly not about Deacon Sharp. We were discussing your mother's legal problems.
I think we were discussing how far you'll go if you're crossed.
Well, your mother hasn't upset me recently.
I have.
To that, I will readily admit. But I don't see the connection between your mother's problems in the IRS and your unfortunate relationship with Brooke.
You know how much I love them both. You equate love with control.
I am concerned about the amount of control that Brooke has exerted over
This
you.
isn't about Brooke. It's not even about my mother. It's about you and your obsession with controlling everything. You want me to stay away from Brooke, and I won't give you what you want. So, where does that leave us? Pop.
Cut it all off. It's gonna fall out anyway. This way I lose it on my terms. Cut it.
Right now?
Yes, now, Mother. I want you to do it.
Honey, I don't know anything about cutting hair.
Honey, there are other things. There are wigs.
Mother. Cut it.
Here, hold this back for me. Start under here. Sweetheart, are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm not upset about my stupid hair. It just hit me. I get to see my family. And I get to be here for my son. Cut it.
The kids are going to be thrilled with what you're doing, Felicia. Her donating her hair to make wigs for children undergoing chemo is just great.
Dr. R, do you really think this is long enough to donate?
What, are you kidding? They're going to love this.
Good.
Okay.
Mom, stop.
What?
Get the clippers. Buzz it off.
Oh.
No, it'll make it longer that way. I'm serious. Just shave it all off. Let's make some sick kids happy.
Honey. I haven't done this since I worked on the poodle. Just put your head slightly there. Oh, honey. Oh, baby.
Oh! I just thought of something.
What?
When I was 12, I wanted something very badly, and you wouldn't let me have it.
Am I surprised?
Well, I want it right now.
I will not confess. I haven't done anything.
Your choice.
God, it's not a choice, it's the truth. You've made a terrible, terrible mistake, sir.
If I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
You want the two sets to rub together when my husband finds out how I've been treated here.
Your husband?
Ex-husband. Massimo Moroni, he is a very, very powerful man.
I'd be really careful what you say next, Mrs. Maroney. You don't want me to add threatening a federal agent to your list of crimes. You're in enough trouble already.
You feel you're a victim, Dominic? Like one of these balls in this machine being hammered about by your father.
I'm nobody's victim.
Good, good, because you certainly are not being victimized by me, and neither is your mother.
You had nothing to do with her arrest.
And I will have nothing to do with her release if you don't change your tone.
Do you think I like believing that you had my mother locked up? The thought of it drives me crazy.
Well, me too.
I want my mother out of jail.
We all want something, Dominic. I want you to respect the traditions and heritage of this family. I want you to start making the right decisions for yourself. You're a Maroney, damn it! You're not ruled by your desires like some hormone-soaked teenager. You've been awarded a legacy that I want to endure. And if there's one thing that history teaches us, it's that dynasties are not destroyed from without, they are destroyed from within.
We've got to come up with a way to help Mother accept the fact that Felicia is not coming back.
Hello, everyone. Glad you're here.
Mom, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. Now, look. As I told your sister on the
We
phone...
know this is about Felicia.
Yeah, we can see that.
Do you know how disturbing it is to come in here and see all this?
Sweetheart, I know it seems inappropriate, but when I tell you why...
Mom, we know why.
You miss Felicia, and it's difficult to accept her death, but we've all had to do it.
Kristen, she's not dead, she's here.
In spirit? And yes, Mom, and she will always be alive in our memories.
Kristen,
but this-
I'm trying to tell you something. Okay, just please wait here and just trust me, all right?
Listen, I know you're all worried, but there's no reason to be.
No reason to be. She's acting crazy.
I know it seems like she is, but the fact is, it worked.
What work, Dad? What are you talking about?
Ridge. Kristen. Thorne, look. Just brace yourselves, all right, and try to understand. I know you're going to be angry and you're going to be hurt with me, but please, just at some point, I hope you'll forgive me.
Oh my God.
Felicia? It's you.
I urged you not to let your desire for Brooke cloud your judgment, Dominic, okay? You have to respect your brother's family.
Let's talk about that! Let's talk about family, shall we? And loyalty, because that's what I'm asking for you right now. For me. For my mother.
I want to help you. All right, Dominic? But first, you got to help yourself. You got to let Brooke go. You have to respect your brother's life.
I am not going to walk away from Brooke.
You are making a mistake.
And so are you if you think that you can blackmail me.
That is an ugly word.
Well, I'll give you a word you can use. And that word is one. Unless you get my mother out of jail, you will have one son to carry on your precious Maroney legacy.
Come on. My hairdo's not that bad. I mean, yes, true, Mom shaved it, but I think I styled it pretty nice.
You're alive.
You knew.
How is this possible? Dad, you told me she was dead.
We saw you die.
Honey, I thought she died in my arms. I went with her in the ambulance because I just couldn't let go. I mean, miracle of miracles, the paramedics found a pulse, and I had them immediately take her down to the clinic where Dr. Ramirez was because I'd already been talking to them about a liver transplant.
So you let us go on and on about her death at the party, and you didn't say anything.
Your mother felt it was best to keep Felicia's condition a secret for a while.
Why? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, Kristen. I know you're angry, and I can understand it, but she had such a slim chance. I didn't want to put you through it all over again if she didn't make it.
There was no guarantee the chemo and the liver transplant would result in a positive outcome.
I didn't think you wanted to go through the chemo anymore.
Well, lucky for me, Mother never gave a damn about what I thought.
Hey. Are you okay?
I think I'm going to be around long enough to get on your nerves again.
Thank God. You didn't give up.
Oh, please. She just wanted to have the last word. Can't forget my handsome doctor back there. And yes, Mother brought me to his clinic. But he's the one who brought me back from the brink. You know, come to think of it, I could be pretty angry at you, Doc. You gypped me out of seeing heaven. Second thought, scratch that. Because I've got heaven. Right here with you guys.